There is a lot of useless advice out there that just doesn't work. However, this does. Get ahead of your opposition. It really does work, so give it a try by checking out the link in the description below.
The question, how should I format a cover letter for an online application? Answer by April Klimkiewicz. Great question. Cover letters are important because they help an employer see why you specifically want to work at this company and why you want this specific position. Here are the key things that go in a cover letter. Introduction. Give a broad overview of yourself and your current title. Let them know how you heard about the job. Make the connection for why you want to work for them over anyone else. Body. Give examples that demonstrate you're qualified for the position. Closing. Thank them and ask for the interview. You'll want to include a date, and choosing to include their address makes it more formal. While choosing to include your address could be beneficial in case it gets printed out and separated from other documents in the application. Make it so easy for them to get in touch with you. I disagree with Joel's answer here. Although recruiters and HR folks may not look at cover letters closely, the department head or hiring manager very likely will. A few bullet points do not showcase communication skills, and written communication skills are the number 3 thing employers in 2017 are looking for in job candidates according to NACE, outranked by number 1 leadership, and number 2 the ability to work on a team. Technical skills comes in at number 10. If you're looking for more free job search advice, check out my blog post for pro tips depending on the type of job seeker you are. What type of job seeker are you? Plus Evolution. If you're looking for an application checklist, resume tips, etc., you can gain access to my free career resource library with all sorts of helpful info here. Insta Career Resource Library, Bliss Evolution. Answer by Joel Winter. In my experience, the cover letter box in online applications is entirely unutilized by recruiters and hiring managers. The applicant tracking system, ATS, usually includes this text entry box as a standard field in the software, but even ever actually used it in my recruiting. Generally speaking, recruiters go straight to the resume, since they presume rightly or wrongly that the cover letter is an attempt to sell and sway them, while the resume is a more objective catalog of their experience, and almost none read a cover letter. If you feel compelled to put something in the cover letter box, it suggests no more than 4 concise, directed, customized bullet points to compel the reader to consider your candidacy. It refine Anna Bami's suggestion even more restrictively. Your cover letter should be readable in 1 minute or less. 3 minutes is an extraordinary long time to spend reviewing a candidate, let alone just a cover letter. At the initial pass, your address and contact information is superfluous, since it will be on your application, as well as on your resume. Lorraine Beeman correctly suggests putting NA in any field that you wish to leave blank. Focus your time and efforts on crafting a customizing resume, and it will serve you as well or better than a cover letter. I should say that Evo suggested in the past that for people who really feel compelled to draft a cover letter that they follow the following practice, and make it part of their resume. Page 1 of resume header. Resume follows on page 2. Page 1 of the resume is your actual cover letter, customized for the job you're applying, emphasizing those aspects of your resume, page 2 and onward, that are directly unique, compelling, and relevant to the job vacancy. Page 2, 3, etc. of the resume document is your actual resume, again, customized for the job vacancy. Following this strategy allows you to display your business acumen via a formal cover letter, allows you to directly emphasize and sell your relevant experience in a cover letter, forces the recruiter to read, or at least see, your cover letter, and compels them to your resume. Now that you've framed your experience for the recruiter. Answer by Anna Bami. I'm gonna be fair with you, cover letters are mostly outdated. I for sure don't select people on the content of their letters, I don't get them off in any way. A cover letter should show why you're interested in this company specifically, rather than just take anything that gives me a salary and what your assets for this are. Limit yourself to 3 parts of about 45 rows. 1. Why you like this company. XYZ company is a leader in the railways industry since 1954 and since then expanded to THE international market. To explain your motivations. EVA always had a strong interest for railways industry, and you can even see I collect trains miniatures. 3. Explain what you can give to that company. Working as an assistant project manager, I hope to use my knowledge of XYZ to complete your new innovative system implementation. Top of the letter is the place where you put your contact info. Mention them on your CV as well. Bottom of the letter is thanks, and explain that you hope to have an interview. 3 rules to be remembered. 1. A cover letter should be read in 3 minutes. Otherwise you'll lose your audience. 2. An online application has close to zero chance to go through except for experts. You should pursue it, but you should also do a little LinkedIn research and find the recruiters in charge of the branch you apply to, and contact them directly via LinkedIn to ask if the position is still open or if they have already been reviewing the CVs. 3. Online applications take time to process as they're usually for MNC. Do not expect any return in less than 6 weeks.